And he's got the tip. Moving from our right to our left.
Both these teams primarily man-to-man and completely different defensive philosophies.
Almost thrown away. Proctor going to work with 3 on the shot clock. Up and in! Can't get the roll, can't get the tip. Offensive goaltending. Mike Rhodes in his 3rd year with VCU, coming over from Rice. And he ran this same kind of defense at Rice. Tough. Matt Painter. 324 wins in his career. In his 16th season here. And a walking. So we start off with a couple of turnovers.
He changed his pivot foot that time, but I was saying about the philosophical differences in defense. Purdue will pack it in, play it tight, protect the lane. VCU, they're coming after you, trapping you whenever they can, putting all kinds of pressure and trying to force turnovers. But you know what? They forced over 21 a game. They're playing against a team that's number 8 in the country in fewest turnovers a game. Something's got to give.
Hunter with a smooth J for the first points of the second semi.
You're going to get a lot of those shots against VCU because they trap, so you're going to have to take those opportunities. The thing is, you got to make them.
Purdue with a turnover and right back the other way. Foul out top on Nogel Eastern as we take a look at the keys to the game, Steve.
Well, first for VCU, they've got to shoot the 3. They like shooting it. They got to shoot it well. They have to contain Harms. That's not a good matchup for them. Harms is a really good center inside for Purdue. For Purdue, can't turn it over. You turn it over against this team, you're in trouble. Purdue, one of the best offensive rebounding teams in the country. Not something that VCU does well. They need to get on the glass.
Well, that got on the glass. Dariante Jenkins hard off the glass. It just didn't touch any rim.
I got to think they're going to try and get Harms the ball as much as they can in the low post. Big size difference.
Makes the work, and they call traveling.
And Matt Painter complaining that he was getting bodied, which he was. I mean, there was a lot of body. That's his arms on. That's an arm bar anyway. That could be a foul, no doubt. Let's face it, they're going to try and be physical with Harms because he's so much bigger than them.
2 turnovers apiece in the early going. We saw it in the first semi. We're seeing it again. Turnover number 3. Hunter on the drive. No call. Here comes VCU. Jenkins.
One of the highest ranked recruits in VCU's history, Dariante Jenkins.
Out of Hargrove Military Academy. Santos Silva knocks this one away into Harms.
I'll tell you what, Santos Silva may be a lot smaller than Harms, but he is very physical. Good move there by Dariante Jenkins, but Santos Silva is going to be very physical in that low post. Matt Painter gets Harms out of the game right away.
Santos Silva's not giving up any pounds to Harms, just the height. Trevion Williams now in for Harms. 6 on the shot clock. Hunter lets fly from deep. Long rebound, Evans. Jump stop. Santos Silva with the easy roll.
Really good footwork there by Santos Silva. That was a good job by Eastern, back dribbling as the trap was coming at him. He back dribbled to make them a little bit undecisive and was able to get the ball up the floor. That's what Matt Painter told him to do against the pressure.
Hunter inside. Wheeler, jumper baseline. Van with a rebound and ready to run. Whoa. And he threw it into the second row.
maybe higher. And one thing about VCU, that's another team that will play 10, 11 guys.
Sean Highland in.
And Brad, we talked about this before. This VCU team, very, very experienced. Older guys. Highland's one of the only freshmen that even plays at all.
Mikel Sims also in the lineup for the Rams. They break the press. Wheeler continues to the rack and overlaid it.
If you're going to go against that pressure and attack like you need to, you've got to finish those.
Jenkins got fouled before he got to the rim. Well, this is an experienced VCU team. We talk about one and done generation now. Look at this. 22 or older, 7 Rams. Van is 24, all of them down to 22, returning nearly 90% of their scoring.
And it makes a big difference to be an older guy, because when you play against young guys that may be pros, that may be talented, you're not going to be afraid of them.
Proctor from deep, too long.
See, the one thing is, VCU has Purdue sped up and playing the way they want. They want this game as fast as possible. And the problem playing against them is you got to attack that pressure, and that makes it tough.
We went to break with the footwork of Marcus Santos Silva. For more on that, let's go to the third member of our crew, Justin Walters. Justin?
Brad, the Marcus Santos Silva we see now is not the same guy head coach Mike Rhodes recruited 3 years ago. Silva weighed over 300 pounds as a freshman. Check out what he looked like as a senior in high school. Totally different. In Rhodes' 23 years of coaching, he told me Santos Silva might be the hardest worker he's ever seen. Silva, who now weighs 250, told me he's so disciplined that yesterday on Thanksgiving, out of all days, he didn't indulge. He had some turkey and, as he put it, small pieces of stuffing.
That's your generational turn real quick. I mean, in a hurry, it's a different guy.
No, there's no doubt about it. He's matured, figured out what he needed to do for his body in terms of eating. And if you don't eat a lot on Thanksgiving, you're not going to eat a lot, let's face it.
Justin, thank you. Yeah. I mean, if you can be disciplined at the training table when it's all laid out for you there, you're focused on the mission, and this kid certainly is.
You see what Purdue, now Purdue's getting pretty good shots, looks like to me, Brad. But you know what they are? They're sped up shots. They're not really they're shots because you have to attack the pressure. It's the only way to play. And they're not playing their style. They want to move the ball, run their motion. VCU doesn't let you do that. They make you do what they want, which is attack. They want you to attack.
Isaiah Thompson in the game now for Purdue.
They make it really hard to run your stuff. They almost dare you to drive it.
Wheeler in trouble up top, 4 on the shot clock. Hunter will have to force, and he didn't get it away.
Really good defensive possession there. But you know what? This Purdue defense is tough too. They've already forced 6 turnovers on VCU, and that's why, as bad as they've played offensively, they only have 1 basket, scores 4-2.
Crowfield to Williams, to the rim. He'll go to the line. Some more bodies on the floor for VCU, as they will try to wear the Boilermakers down. And more soon to check in. Harms will come back in the game. First on Aaron Wheeler for Purdue.
They were supposed to switch this, and instead they got miscommunicated right here. And here's the miscommunication between those 2 guys, and that's why they give up this drive and end up with a foul.
Williams good on the first. 1 out of 2. Boudreau checks in for the Boilermakers as well. Thompson breaks the press on his own. A foul call on Highland out top.
You know, when I was coaching and we played against Georgetown when John Thompson was there, they were very aggressive, they pressed, and the one thing you always wanted before the game is you wanted that crew to blow the whistle. And I think when you play against VCU, if you're Matt Painter,
absolutely,
you want a quick whistle because they use their hands. I'm not saying they're fouls, but the more you could get whistles against them when they're using their hands, the less aggressive they're going to be.
Eastern threw it away, trying to get it down to Harms.
You know, everything VCU does, they do fast. They run their offense fast, they cut fast.
Douglas keeps it alive. Highland lets fly with 6 on the shot clock. Stefanovic with the rebound for the Boilers. Their scoring drought over 5 minutes now.
And they like to deny reversals, and Purdue likes to reverse the ball from one side to the other, but they deny it on top.
6 on the shot
Good
clock.
defense.
Tried to get it into Harms and knocked away. Can't get it to him. Boudreau with the steal on the other end. Thompson wants to take it. Got it swatted. Harms will finish. Can't do it. One more time and he's fouled. Shots aren't coming easy. At least they're not dropping easy.
You know, you look at the score, you think it's a slow pace 5-2, but this is a fast-paced 5-2 game.
Vince Williams picks up his first.
I mean, we've got 12 turnovers. We haven't played 7 minutes yet.
Harms good at the free throw line. You love having a 7-3 man who shoots 70% from the free throw line.
I think it's pretty safe to say Purdue's going to beat their 9.8 turnovers if they average.
I think you may be right. He ends a nearly 6-minute scoring drought, 1 out of 2. Evans trying to draw the foul.
That's a good no call by the officials. Evans trying to really fake them into thinking he got hit, but he didn't. That could have been a foul.
Stefanovic can light you up from behind the arc.
Well, they're going to be all over him. Look at the pressure. Look how far out Purdue's running their offense. They can't reverse the ball either at all.
6 on the shot clock. Stefanovic can't get the easy layup.
Another
offensive. Clearly offensive.
Yeah, you saw that one coming from a mile away.
Second on Williams. I would say we have havoc here, wouldn't you?
Yeah, absolutely.
Inside 12.5 to play in the second semi. Florida State the winner, 60-57 over Tennessee in the first. Hunter with a step back, no flop call. Curry the rebound and run. Dump, turnover. Here we go the other way. Proctor, Stefanovic, triple,
That's usually 3 for that kid.
Yep. He doesn't miss much when he's that open. Douglas with the pick. Evans, the dump, and the turnover.
I mean, this is... They turn it over a lot, VCU, but this is ridiculous.
Harms can hit the 3. Not this time.
The game is so helter-skelter right now. I know it sounds crazy because they turn... This is the way VCU wants the whole game to go for 40 minutes. Just like this.
Mikael Sims, baseline, runs into Harms. Hit him in a bad spot. Sims, triple. Hunter.
I think this would qualify as a whole lot of nothing, right?
Great sound and fury signifying nothing.
This is the fastest 5-3 game I've ever seen.
8+ minutes with no field goals. Hello! And it's Proctor. We're all knotted up, coach, at 5. Got away with the travel. And a baseline foul. All knotted up at 5 after a more than 8-minute scoring drought. Hey, tomorrow starting at noon Eastern, full slate of college football. FIU at Marshall, followed by UConn at Temple, and then BYU at San Diego State at 9. Army takes on Hawaii. It's only on the CBS Sports Network. Another turnover battle.
Yeah, we're going to break a record for turnovers in this gym today.
Almost 10 minutes in, and not a lot of field goals.
15 turnovers in this game. VCU averages almost 15 a game because of the speed they play. They're one of the faster playing teams in the country. But 10 at this point, they're on a pace for 40. That's not going to happen, but... But let's face it, this Purdue team is really solid on defense also.
Great inside move from Santos Silva with the left, taking it on Travion Williams.
You know, it's good to have a guy in the half court like that you can get the ball to. He can make a move, he finishes, shoots a really good percentage. Hands everywhere.
Almost knocked away, but Williams will take it. Try to return the favor on Santos Silva.
I like this kid. This kid can score on the low post. He's physical. He's a good alternative to Harms.
I don't know whether you noticed that, Coach, but we had buckets on back-to-back possessions.
We're getting there. I mean, you see Williams here. He comes into the game 13 out of 19 from the field. You see why. Very good in the low post with a good touch.
Silva again on the block. Double teamed. Wheeler trying to help Williams. He'll go in with the right hand.
See, here's the difference. He would have trouble doing that against Harms because Harms is so big. Williams, he's working him a little bit right now, Silva.
They get it across. Corner. Wheeler. Williams keeps it alive. And he'll answer with the right hand.
Let's see if they go back to Santos Silva in the low post again.
Jenkins had it knocked away.
Santos Silva, very good ball handler, and he just has that pivoting down with his feet, really good feet. And then Williams here, not a bad move for him either.
Yeah. Kick from Hunter. And Mike Eads is hearing it from Matt Painter.
You know, Matt Painter, he has the, Mike Eads not happy. He has the attitude that you have to have if you play VCU, which is, I used to yell at the referees when we played Georgia, blow the whistle, blow the whistle. You want whistles against VCU.
Down to Santos Silva again on Williams. Back with the left hand.
I tell you, this kid is skilled, both hands. Right now, Williams really can't do much with him. Here comes the pressure. They're coming to help.
Eastern threw it away.
I gotta tell you this. The way VCU plays, they come at you for 40 minutes like this. That is really tough to deal with. And you know what? Usually pressing teams don't press as effectively on the road. I mean, this is a neutral site as they do at home because their crowd's helping them, but their pressure is pretty good in this game.
Evans almost lost the dribble. Hunter with a defense on him. Jenkins trapped. Cross court, corner. Van with a triple in and out and harms the rebound.
I tell you, that was very good Purdue defense also. Everybody rotated.
Proctor jump stop, and he got fouled.
Hey, I think sometimes we're over-penetrating. You get downhill, maybe one less dribble, sit down and share it. If you pass it, you can't stand. But if you get a paint touch, right, we're fighting it. Look to throw it back into the window. Get a second drive. You got a second drive. You got a good shot in the corner, right?
Well, the forcing the issue is what Mike Rhodes was talking about with his guys, and the forcing of the issue has really caused them to turn the ball over a lot. So he's saying a little more patience. Get in the lane, jump stop, kick it out. Don't force the issue, and hopefully they'll cut down on the turnovers.
Well, take a look at the coaching profile of Mike Rhodes in his 16th season as a head coach.
And you know, you don't see guys, it doesn't happen very often. Dave Paulson did it, who's also in the same league at the Atlantic and George Mason. Guys go from Division III and end up getting to the Division I level. Doesn't happen that often. Usually guys go as assistants in Division I, they become head coaches. But he made the climb from Division III, so you got to give him credit.
And as nice a guy as you want to meet. Proctor good on the first. And on the second. And we're knotted back up at 11.
Harms back in the game. Let's see if Santos Silva can do the same thing to Harms that he was doing before.
The 11th turnover on the Rams. You know, in talking to Matt Painter this afternoon, I said, what do you have to do when VCU wants to control the tempo? That's what you do. You take it to them and change it into your tempo.
You have to. You have no choice. The way they play defensively, they dare you to drive it. You have to do that. Now the question is, you got to make a good decision as to whether to take it. And if you're going to take it, you got to make it. But look how good Purdue also recovers defensively.
They got Hunter on a ticky-tack out top. His second.
You know, if you have to attack the pressure because they're gambling all over, and this is what you have to do. You got to finish it.
Thompson comes in. Sims will sit. Douglas back on the floor for the Rams.
The problem is when you play against a team like VCU, they make you make like 6 decisions on every possession. That's not easy to do because you're not used to. You don't play anybody like this. So how do you simulate this style in practice? I don't know, you play against 8 guys maybe, but that's what I would have done if I was coaching. Play 8 on 5.
Proctor knocked it away. Great drive by Eastern.
When you play these guys, you feel like there's 8 guys out there.
Van on the drive. Offensive foul on Isaac Van. He can't believe it.
Yeah, the hardest thing, I think it's a good call. I agree. The hardest thing playing against this style is you never see it. How do you simulate it in practice? That, you know, it's not easy to do. Similar to what Mike Anderson has done for years and what he's trying to do at St. John's now.
Right. VCU now at the 6:41 mark with 13 turnovers. They have forced only 7.
I mean, Purdue's done a pretty good job. They just have missed some easy shots. We say only 7. They only average about 9.5 a game, Purdue.
Silva with another one. And the finish.
Well, you can see why this team was 16-2 in the Atlantic 10 last year. They tell you it's a heck of a year for the Atlantic 10. You look at what these guys, Davidson, Dayton, Rhode Island, George Mason, there's like 8-9 teams in the league that have won over 70% of their games. This is a great year for the Atlantic 10, it looks like right now.
Some fighting with Santos Silva and Harms.
And that's just great defense.
On the other end, he gets the foul. 16 fouls on both VCU and Purdue.
You know, this Purdue team has a lot of guys back that played last year, but Carson Edwards and Ryan Klein, they made 236 threes between the two of them last year. That's not easy to replace.
Proctor the save. The drive and the rip. The trap.
Oh, he should have given it up.
Jenkins still finishes.
What'd they call?
Harms is hurt.
Yeah.
And he will limp off. Travion Williams. I think he got hurt on the foul on the play before. Great hands by Jenkins.
A lot of guys with long arms and long legs for VCU. They get hands in, and you get in that lane, there's people everywhere.
Inside to Boudreau, and a foul call. Mike Rhodes screaming at De'Riante Jenkins, telling him what he should have done. Second foul on Marcus Santos Silva. And he will sit. Douglas back on the floor with Michael Sims.
One thing about Santos Silva, he and Evans are the two most important guys. I mean, they play a lot of guys. He's so important because they really don't have another guy in the low post like him.
The substitutions continue. Stefanovic in for Purdue. Jenkins will now sit. Evans comes back on the floor for VCU. Boudreau good, he'll get another.
How about this guy graduate Dartmouth in 3 years?
Like that.
Pretty good.
Well, his mother Gail, the CEO of Anthem, she was a 3-time Ivy League Player of the Year in basketball, 4-time Ivy League shot put champion. He can say I got it from my mom.
I'm going to say after graduating Dartmouth in 3 years that he probably likes to play basketball, but it's not 100% necessary, I don't think.
Knotted at 15.
I have to say this, Purdue is really connected in the half court defensively because these guys run their stuff so fast and they move the ball. Purdue's oh, what a move. He's not built like a point guard. This Eastern is not built like a point guard. Oh, wow.
How about it? Travion Williams down low.
You know what? That was a good move by Matt Payne. I know Harms got hurt, but having Williams in the game and Santos Silva out, who was torching him while he was in, is a pretty good move.
Michael Sims with the answer. It was a short-lived 2-point lead for the Boilermakers.
Here's that run and jump pressure. That you got to tap.
Stefanovic with the answer.
Those are the plays you got to make.
Evans off balance, was hoping for a whistle, got none. Purdue has numbers. Thompson for three.
I like this kid, the freshman.
Work it from behind the arc. Hey, coming up on AT&T at the half, we'll send it to our New York studio. Brent Stover, John Rothstein, Jameer Nelson, and Tim Doyle. Stats, highlights, and more, all coming up on AT&T at the half.
Well, here's what VCU forces you to do. They're coming with the pressure in the backcourt. Now you have two guys going after one. So now what happens? The ball's going to get passed here, and you got a 4 against 3. That's what you have to do. You have to attack, because now you got 4 on 3. You attack it. You got Stevanovic on the left wing there. You pass it up to him. You take a dribble to the middle, pass to Stevanovic, and he knocks out the 3. That's why you have to attack VCU, because when they trap you, you have an advantage if you can throw over the trap.
Well, they're doing it now to the tune of a 5-point lead. They started 0 for 7 from behind the arc and have hit their last 2 to stretch that lead.
And they lost 2 of the best three-point shooters in the nation from their team. So that's something that they're learning about now, who's going to make these on a consistent basis. We know Stevanovic is definitely one of them.
Evans cross court. Sims can't bury the 3.
They make 9 threes a game, VCU, one of the better three-point shooting teams really in the country.
Stefanovic, Eastern, into Williams with 8 on the shot clock. Turns back to his right and gets the roll.
They've gone inside early, and in transition, they're shooting the 3, and in the half court, they're going inside. It's good offense.
An 8-0 run for the Boilers is over. To the rack for Curry. Stefanovic in trouble. The rep, the trip, the dunk from Sims.
Once they make you give up your dribble, everybody's going to deny. That's when you're in big trouble. You can't give up your dribble when you play against this team. Here's the run and jump.
Eastern with 7 on the shot clock.
Didn't make a 3 all last year.
Stefanovic finger roll, can't get it. Evans from deep. All knotted up at 25. VCU answers an 8-0 run with a 7-0 run of its own.
Well, that's a great job knocking out the three-pointer. They make over 9 a game, so this is something they use, and they need Evans. And this is a significant difference now going to the international difference. I think it's too early. We don't have a good enough sample, but that's something we're going to want to see by the end of November, December, and see what effect it's had on the shooting percentages and how many people are taking now. This is how Purdue likes to play. They run that motion offense, reversing the ball.
Thompson.
Wow, I like this kid. You know, Eastern plays point for them, but this kid is a real pure point guard. He's a freshman. He's going to be a good player.
Painter said this afternoon, number 11 is going to have to do some big stuff for me tonight, and he is, and thrown away. Curry threw it almost to you, Coach.
Yeah, that was close. And my hands aren't quite as good as they used to be. They back off him, and he showed the confidence there.
14th Ram turnover. 10 for the Boilers. 1 minute to play in the first half. Work it down to Harms. Adjust with the left. He's hurting.
Yeah, he's hobbling.
Hassan Ward in for his first minutes. Evans on Harms. No shot. Got him on the floor. He'll still head to the line for a 1-and-1.
I'm not saying Harms could stay in front of him normally, but he was hobbling a little bit there, no doubt.
First foul on Harms. Both teams with 7 fouls, so this is a 1-on-1.
And Purdue will take the last shot of the half.
Evans good on the first. Now you say that, Coach, with both of these defenses.
Well, if they're going to try to, I should say.
Fair enough.
Their goal is going to be to take the last shot of the half.
1 of 2. The lead is 4. Four seconds. Proctor. And he is fouled.
Wow, 1.3.
They got Dariante Jenkins. Thought they might have got Crowfield on that one. Proctor is 72% free throw shooter. And he'll get another. Got them both. 1.3 and a 6-point lead for Purdue.
Now a little pressure from Purdue, just not to let him get something easy here with 1 second to go.
Evans will launch. Was hoping for a whistle, didn't get it. Strong half for Purdue. They turned the tables on VCU.
Well, they still had 10 turnovers, but they did a good job the latter part of the half, attacking the pressure and making a couple of threes and doing what they needed to do.
Let's go over to Justin Walters.
Coach, usually VCU is the one that's forcing the turnovers. You've been able to make sure that they had 14 in the first half. What's been the key to that?
You know, just trying to stay into the ball, make it hard on them. You know, they make it so hard on you the way they play, but just trying to get into them, make it difficult, not let them have clean looks. They're so good with their decision making when they break you down. Just trying to do our best to keep the ball out of the paint.
What does the team need to do to keep this lead and perhaps even have more separation in the second half?
I think we had some opportunities at the rim. You know, we didn't finish to start the game. We had 3 or 4 layups. I think we got to do a better job finishing, and then just a better job of their overall decision making when we do get some 3-on-2 and some 4-on-3 opportunities.
All right, thanks, Coach. Back to you guys. To no surprise, the main message by Mike Rhodes at halftime is they must limit the turnovers. He thought the pace was in their favor at times. They would get a steal, but they would give it right back. They can't do that against a good team, and that is why they're down.
Down by 6 to start the second half. VCU with first possession.
I mean, they're used to turning it over, but 14 a game, not 14 and a half.
Dariante Jenkins in the corner, 5 on the shot clock. Corner again, Jenkins buries it.
Really good patience by VCU that time in the half court.
Evans on Eastern. Trying to work it down to Harms. Great look. Proctor got it ripped from behind from Van. 5 on the shot clock. It will stay with Purdue.
That's a good cut by Proctor, but got it blocked from behind.
Harms works it with the left, short-armed it. Evans got fouled by Proctor going baseline. That's his first.
And that's going to be one of the Boilermakers, number 3, that'll be his first, team's first.
Jenkins to inbound. Got it to Sims, easy bucket.
Good offense on the out-of-bounds play.
Quick 5-0 start. And the Rams are back within 1. Evans almost with the rip. Wheeler. The push shot on the drive. Up high goes Eastern for the rebound. Hunter buries the jumper from the corner.
Good patience by Purdue on that possession.
Evans wanted the whistle. Eastern trying to finish, gets the corner. Proctor for 3, won't go. Harms the rebound. Again, the shot clock resets to 20.
You know, it's one of the things that VCU is not. They're not a great rebounding team.
At 5 on the shot clock.
You got to go.
Eastern lets fly, and we've got a foul on the floor. They're calling it on Harms. Or are we getting a flop call?
Well, it's not something they go to the monitor for. I don't know what they're going for, unless they're looking for a flagrant.
Well, let's see what happened one more time. Harms down low, working on Santos.
Oh, hook
Silva.
and hold. They're looking at a hook and hold.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's a hook and hold on Harms.
That's obvious.
He's going to get a flagrant 1. Absolutely. We got a flagrant 1 coming on Chris Harms. Matt Harms.
Purdue with a 3-point lead, 17-14 the mark as they go to the monitor.
And you know, the one thing I will say, last year when they put the rule in, we didn't see that much.
Mike Eads. So Mike Eads tells us a hook and hold.
Yes, on Harms. You know, that was pretty easy, pretty obvious call. So it's going to be a flagrant 1, 2 shots and the ball.
Santos Silva to shoot.
You know, one thing about that, they put that rule in last year, and it really, in the first month of the season, we saw a million of them. And then as the season went on, we saw less and less and less. So it is, I don't say it's out of the game, obviously it happened just now, but it has been eliminated for the most part.
This was much more obvious.
Yeah, this one was an easy one.
Silva so far this year coming into the game a 55% free throw shooter. And good on the first. gets the roll on the second.
And when a 55% free throw shooter makes 2, that's a bonus.
And VCU with the ball. It's a 1-point game. First half saw 8 ties, 5 lead changes. VCU looking for the first lead change of the second half. Van, jumper, got it.
Good job. Good job coming off that handoff there. The big guy wasn't close enough to get up on that screen, so he ended up with a 14-foot jumper.
1-point lead for the Rams on a 9-2 run. We've got a foul away from the ball.
You take a look at this handoff here. Harms is not close enough to be able to get up on that guy, Van, coming off that screen. He's got to get up closer on that handoff. I know they don't want to guard Santos Silva because he doesn't shoot the ball well, but when he's got it, he's going to hand it off. You got to be closer to him so you can give the help.
Isaac Van picks up his third. He'll sit. Wheeler with a triple. Purdue back on top by a buck.
Well, boy, he's getting close to palming that ball, I'll tell you.
Santos Silva on Harms. That's in. Offensive foul.
That's 3 now. I think he's got to come out for a couple of minutes. Could have been a foul beforehand. Harms had his arm in there. Harms had the arm in there.
You got a break on that one.
I think, yeah, I agree with Mike Rhodes. I think Santos Silva's got to come out for 3-4 minutes. Because if he picks up the 4th, he's gone till the 4-minute mark.
Well, he sits. Harms sits as well. Travion Williams back in the game. Douglas back in for VCU.
Well, Travion Williams, he likes it when Santos Silva goes out.
Proctor on the drive. Can't get the roll. And Jenkins is out of bounds. It will stay with Purdue. Purdue keeps the ball 20 on the shot clock. Williams with a look across court. Out high, Proctor for the triple. Nice rebound by Jenkins.
I'll tell you, our opens have gone south again.
Yeah.
Proctor can't make a shot.
Sims can't get it to fall. On the run. Hunter gets fouled.
Purdue's done a really good job of attacking the pressure when they needed to attack. And this is what Matt Painter talked about at halftime. Making those decisions, the 4-on-3s, the 3-on-2s, and making the right decision. There they had VCU backpedaling, attack, get to the free throw line.
Sean Highland picks up his second. Boudreau checking in with Thompson. Sims will sit. Vince Williams in for VCU. Got them both. Bodies on the floor in the paint. Crowfield out high. Williams driving on Williams. And the latter, Williams, will pick up the foul. His second. 13th foul on the Boilers. And Vince Williams to inbound.
Good pressure from Proctor.
Great jump from Williams down to Corey Douglas.
And Purdue did such a good job that time defensively, and they just didn't rotate inside of that last guy. Here's the running jump.
Thompson in trouble.
They were yelling for a 10.
Mike Rhodes wanted it. And a foul called on Hyam. His third.
I mean, Purdue did such a good job. A great closeout by Boudreaux. Williams comes to help, and nobody rotates inside. That time really was Proctor who needed to rotate inside of Williams.
Proctor into the paint and the finger roll, can't get it to go.
Corey Douglas with a good rebound.
Douglas, nice block by Travion Williams.
He just held his ground and put his arms up in the air. Good cut, Thompson.
And a foul call.
Purdue and Matt Painter run a tremendous half-court motion offense. Guys reading how they're being guarded. That time Thompson saw his man was on him tight, so he curled inside to the lane, and that's how he was able to get that foul.
Marcus Evans picks up his first. And Isaiah Thompson will go to the line. Thompson can't get the first. Stefanovic will come in. Proctor will take a seat, as will Hunter. Nogel Eastern back in. Jenkins takes a seat. And Curry back in for VCU. Thompson looking for his 7th on the night. 1 out of 2.
They do a good job, VCU, of reversing the ball side to side. But this Purdue team, tough defensively.
Crowfield from deep. Big rebound up high for Vince Evans. We got a foul called. And Boudreaux will pick it up. Pins fallen. 4th team foul. Boudreaux's first for Purdue. Work it down low to Douglas. Can't get the shot on Travion. From deep, Marcus Evans. Great look to Boudreaux, and he is fouled by Evans.
And there's another example of attacking when you have it and taking advantage of it. I mean, they do a great job here of attacking VCU, running the floor hard. They were a little lazy. I mean, Marcus Evans saved the day there, would have had a layup. Not really everyone getting back as fast as they need to.
Boudreaux good on the first. 2nd foul on Evans. Williams will sit. Harms back on the floor for Purdue.
You know, the bottom line is really in this half, Purdue has not turned the ball over, and that's been a huge key for them. And if you can play against VCU without turning the ball over, that's huge. And they have 10 turnovers for the game. They had 10 turnovers at halftime.
Impressive. Boudreaux good on both. stretches the lead for Purdue back to 5. Evans kicked it on the floor. Another VCU turnover.
Great hustle by Stefanovic. He's the one that caused that ball to go because he dove on the floor.
That is the 17th turnover for the Rams.
He dives there. And that's what forces the ball to go off of Malik Crowfield. Oh, great defense.
Great strip by Evans. And they called it on Thompson, a foul on Thompson after the strip.
That's a good ball. You're going to see Marcus. You know what? You can't cross over right in front of a guy, especially someone who is primed for steals like Marcus Evans.
Thompson's first. 15 foul on Purdue.
And I like bringing Santos Silva back in with the 3 fouls.
Almost lost it again. Evans regathers his dribble, off balance, Boudreau the rebound. Foul out top.
Crowfield a little too aggressive trying to take that handoff away.
And that will put them into the bonus 7th team foul for VCU.
This is an area that Purdue has really struggled this year. 63% from the free throw line as a team.
Missed the front end, and another turnover unforced by VCU.
Stefanovic's first free throw this season. And he misses. Oh, bad place for a handoff.
Out of bounds, they'll call it off VCU.
When you play against a team like VCU that wants to pressure you everywhere, the last thing you want to do is give a handoff in the corner. You know that's going to be a trap. Teams that don't press will trap you there.
Hunter back in for Purdue. Good look to Stefanovic. Nowhere to go with it. He threw it away. Curry in trouble. And a foul on Hunter. Bailed him out.
VCU needs to get it. They beat LSU, which I think is going to end up being a very good win. But another one would really help.
Great look.
Great pass.
Can you say that's high off the glass?
That's high off the glass.
That's high off the glass. Santos Silva with a finish.
And here comes the run and jump. They faked the run and jump that time.
The lead is 3 for Purdue, but they
Great cut.
end a 5-minute drought on field goals with Stefanovic at the glass. And an offensive foul on Williams. Boudreau took the charge. That's the 3rd on Williams. Stefanovic with the finish there. Great cut, great look. cross court. Boudreau, jump stop. Great block from behind. Williams with the help of Santos Silva around the back. The dish. Jenkins can't finish. And we've got a foul. They'll call this one on Matt Harms, his third.
Yeah, over the back, sure.
Both teams in the bonus now. Williams will get another. Coming up next, all the intel, predictions, and results from college hoops all around the country on Inside College Basketball, only on the CBS Sports Network. Williams got them both. On the shot clock.
They're looking at Harms and they can't get it inside because of the pressure.
He didn't get it off.
I'll tell you, both these teams play really hard.
We've seen four hard-working teams tonight.
No doubt.
Inside 10 minutes to play in the second semi. The winner to face FSU in the championship tomorrow.
Yeah, they double. Oh, great job by Purdue there. Double teaming and Hunter rotating for the steal.
Dump to Harms. Offensive foul. That's his fourth at the 9:27 mark.
Yeah, that's an easy one.
He sits down. Travion Williams in for him now. Evans can't get it from deep. Santos Silva.
Great hands, great offensive rebound. Williams got to box him out. And you know, we saw this matchup in the first half. It didn't go well for Travion Williams.
Rams are back within one. Travion Williams lost it. Another turnover for VCU.
I mean, you got to box him out. Travion Williams doesn't even put a body on him.
Van on the drive, and he got the whistle. Working on the big man, who now has three.
Between Harms and Williams, fouls are starting to mount.
Harms sitting with four. Travion Williams has to stay with three. Isaiah Thompson getting ready to check back in for Purdue. Van will get another, and VCU will be in the double bonus the rest of the way. Eastern sits down. Got them both. And VCU is back on top by one. Take a look at the foul trouble.
VCU has the advantage there, and here's the pressure. Really? Oh, that could have been a travel. Proctor could have traveled there.
Wheeler lets fly from three. Hunter the rebound. Thompson lets go. VCU ball. Purdue with 15 turnovers now. They had 10 at the break. It is a season high 20 turnovers for VCU.
I mean, if you look at the Purdue, they average about 10 turnovers a game. So, I mean, for them to get turned over, that says something about VCU's pressure. But I'll say this, Purdue is a very, very good half-court defensive team, no question. And Matt Painter's teams always are.
We're in for a great final 8 minutes. VCU the 1-point lead in the ball. Highland double teamed out high. Jenkins cross court. Van lets fly from three.
I tell you, Purdue does a really good job of helping each other out in the half court defensively.
Inside, Travion Williams, the whistle. He'll go to the line. They got Isaac Van.
Well, they do a good, that's a nice bounce pass inside to Travion Williams.
That's Van's fourth.
He knows how to post up, get good position. He has really good hands.
Santos Silva back in.
50% free throw shooter on the year.
Cofield back on the floor as well. Missed them both. Ball out of bounds to VCU.
Oh, wow.
Now them getting together. Mike Eads says, I got it differently. I saw it clearly. It will stay with Purdue.
Mike Eads got it right.
Whistle away from the ball. Down low.
Oh, Santos Silva's fourth.
Oh, they got it on Cofield.
Okay.
That's his second. Both teams now in the double bonus the rest of the way. First point for Purdue in the last 4 minutes. Knots it up at 45. Proctor been relatively quiet offensively tonight with this defense.
Very much so.
1 out of 2.
Isaiah Thompson, he can push the ball pretty good too, I'll tell you.
puts it up.
It's 4 on him.
Both Purdue big men with 4.
Now he's got to come out. They're going to have to go small. They can go Boudreaux or Eastern.
Now, he played Boudreaux at the 5 sometimes last year.
Yeah, I mean, it hurts because they don't really have a guy in the post that can score inside. He's leaving him in.
Santos Silva misses the first.
I guess he's going to keep him in.
At least for now. More substitutions. Eastern will come on the floor for Purdue. Evans and Curry back on the floor for VCU. The fouls are mounting. Missed them both. Wheeler down low. Travion Williams working on Santos.
He got such a good position. They went with the high-low, and he gets such deep position. Williams, tough to guard down there.
Santos Silva working on Travion Williams. Hunter. Evans swatted away by Wheeler. Michael Sims with the answer. And a foul out top on Curry.
Good drive here, gave a little shot fake, makes the floater.
First foul on Curry. No gel Eastern to the line.
Oh,
wow.
take a look at Travion Williams in the low post here. He does a great job of sealing his man up. Santos Silva behind him. He's got no shot at being able to stop him once he catches the ball that deep.
No gel Eastern missed them both, got his own rebound. Eastern yet to score this evening.
I'll tell you, if VCU needs somebody to foul at the end of the game, I know who they're going after.
And they called an offensive foul, and Travion Williams is fouled out.
That's what you worry about with him with 4 fouls.
You tell me, flop or foul?
Wow, that's...
That's a flip of the coin.
That's a tough one. That's a hard one. Matt Painter's claiming flop.
Painter shaking his head, looking at the refs and saying, that is bad.
This is one of those games that really has not been easy to officiate, I got to be honest with you. There's been a lot of hands, a lot of bumping, 2 aggressive, physical teams.
Vince Williams, the drive, off balance, got the foul call. He got Wheeler. That's his second. We may be in a free throw shooting contest the last 4.5. Williams' 5th point on the night ties it at 49.
They got to try and establish Harms down low, I think.
And did. Hunter dumped it off, and Harms was going for the rebound.
I think they need to get him posting up more instead of just getting him on the run like that. Those are hard to complete, especially against this team.
Santos Silva working on Harms. Can't get the roll, and Wheeler up high for the rebound.
Harms did a great job that time of just staying behind him. He's so much bigger and getting his hands up, make him finish over you.
Got it down to Harms with the left, got the roll.
That time they established him in the low post. He used his size. I think that's where they got to go.
Evans into Santos Silva. Evans, step back.
Tough shot.
Santos Silva resets the shot clock at 20. Jenkins in on Harms. No whistle. Followed his own. Can't get it. Harms the rebound. Foul called. And they'll call another on Wheeler down low. We'll take a break at 3:06. 2-point lead for Purdue, thanks to the big man. Season high for VCU in turnovers as well with 20. And Jenkins to the line.
I'll tell you one thing, you can see this VCU team why they're so tough at home. You know, that place is full. They have sold it out like 40 times in a row. Gets
140 times in a row.
Okay, there you go. 140 times in a row. Tough place to play, the Siegel Center.
We're knotted up again. 3 minutes to decide who will face FSU in the championship game tomorrow.
Get it to the big guy.
The big guy takes it to the rack and got the foul.
I mean, he moves around pretty good for a 7'4" guy. He's got to get a little stronger. That's the thing he needs, but he's a talented kid.
Take a look at the free throws on the night, Coach.
Wow. Yeah, they've struggled all year from the free throw line, Purdue.
Harms 1 of 2. The lead is 1 for the Boilers.
You know, he's got those 4 fouls, Harms. Go throw it to Silva. Santos Silva.
Did they get it? They got it on a drive from Evans, and Matt Harms has fouled out. Santos Silva set the screen.
He switched off. just couldn't stay with him.
So both big men gone for Purdue. And as we talked about, Boudreau, who played the 5 a little bit last year out of necessity, will do it again tonight.
You know, the big problem for Purdue now is where they going offensively. Their best offense in this game is really most consistent has been throwing the ball in the post. Eastern is not an offensive player.
Eastern hasn't scored a point tonight.
And he doesn't really shoot the ball. I mean, just doesn't shoot.
Wheeler's on the floor. He scored 3. Hunter with 10. Proctor with 7. Boudreau with 4.
This is a big trip because where are they going offensively? They can use Proctor to wake up.
Rams with a 1-point lead. Knocked away. Saved by Proctor, who will go to the rim and get it done.
Very fortuitous bounce there.
Ahead to Santos Silva. Yes!
I'll tell you, that kid is really finished. That was a very impressive. That last possession defensively for VCU was really good. Unfortunately, they got a bad break.
Hunter on Evans and a block on Evans. Proctor saved the day on the first end.
Oh yeah, this was a turnover. Very aggressive defense. He gets the ball and ends up finishing here. And then Santos Silva, this guy's got such a soft touch around the basket.
Hunter to the line. He's a 75% free throw shooter and makes the first. And we're tied at 55. Purdue back on top.
I think you got to go to Santos Silva. That's where they're going.
Knocked away by Boudreau. Stays with VCU, 17 on the shot clock.
The one thing that Boudreau can do better than the other two big guys from Purdue, he can move his feet, and that time he was able to get around and knock that ball out of bounds. So he'll move his feet to try to get position on Santos Silva. They switched up. Got Proctor on, so now we can
double teamed. And a foul call.
You know, that's not so bad for Purdue. Last 2 free throws he took did not look good.
Second on Boudreau.
It's been a pretty physical game.
Yes, it has. 55% free throw shooter coming in, misses the first.
That didn't look good. That didn't look good either. You might as well turn the ball over if you're going to miss 2.
Proctor got fouled out high by Van. And that is his 5th. And he will foul out.
Yeah, but that's just a bad reach.
VCU down 1. Marcus Santos Silva has been everything for them tonight.
Well, as long as he's shooting field goals, he's going to make them. He's 8 for 10 from the field. The problem is he's not a good free throw shooter. Came into the game shooting 55%. He just missed his last 4 and didn't look good. But this kid is a really good player. Tough around the basket.
2 of 6 from the line. We said this was going to end up being a free throw shooting contest at the end.
And you know what? It's not the worst thing in the world. I'm not saying you try a hack-a-shack like they used to do to Shaquille O'Neal, but if he's got any kind of position on, you got to foul him.
Proctor got them both. 11 on the night for him.
Well, you got plenty of time here. You can take a 2, no problem. You're only down 3. You get an open 3, you take it. You got to go to Silva, I think. That's what they're doing.
Santos Silva and a blocking call on Boudreau.
Wow. I thought it was a charge from here. Oh, that's a charge. That's a charge.
I may have to agree with you on that one.
Oh, that's a charge. It's every bit as much a charge as what Trevion Williams was before.
Agreed. 3rd on Boudreau.
Well, let's see how it works out.
Got him back to the line. Missed his last 4. Rolled that one home. It comes awkwardly off his hand.
Yeah, it's going side. It's got side spin on it, which is not a good thing because you rarely will get a bounce. It's going to hit the rim and kick off right or left because it's spinning sideways. See?
Boudreau the rebound. 1 of 2. The lead is 2
You
for
don't have
Purdue.
to foul. You don't have to foul. But you got to play solid defense. And if you're Purdue, you're going to run this thing down as far as you can. You got timeouts left, too. And Matt Painter can call timeout from the sideline if he wants.
8 on the shot clock.
Last 2 minutes, the coach can call it. Oh,
Proctor dribbled it off his foot.
That possession was looking kind of ragged. They had 3 timeouts left. I think they should have called one there.
19.3 seconds left. Purdue with yet another turnover. They're 18th on the night. A 2-point lead. VCU has the ball. What's being drawn up in the huddle, Coach?
You know, they're going to go inside. I mean, their best offense this game has been Santos Silva. You just got to hope that if they follow him, he's going to be able to knock it out. You know, 8 for 10 from the field. I think it's clear what they're going to do.
Santos Silva has been their mainstay on offense.
And I think what Purdue's going to do is, obviously Boudreau's going to be on him, try to deny him the ball. If he catches it, they're going to bring the double team at him really, really hard. If he seals you up, you got to hammer him and put him at the foul line. No layups.
19 on the night for Santos Silva. Proctor, Boudreau, Hunter, Wheeler, and Eastern on the floor for Purdue. Profield, Santos Silva, De'Riante Jenkins.
They're going to Santos Silva, but they got to do it quickly. And that's the one problem about getting the ball inside. Sometimes you can't do it that quickly.
Evans and Mikel Sims for VCU. Evans on the drive. Had the ball knocked away. No whistle and a foul called on Profield. He went out of control to the rim, hoping to get a whistle.
Yeah, they went with the pick and roll with Evans.
Third on Profield. And send a man who's been automatic from the free throw line there, Proctor. He missed the second.
You got to foul if it gets under 5.
3-point lead.
Are you going to foul?
Jenkins lets fly the 3. It won't go. Rebound to Hunter. And Purdue survives. Take a look one more time. The missed free throw.
And you know, now, I mean, they got off a pretty good three, down 3. It was a great screen at half court on Wheeler that freed him there, De'Riante Jenkins, but you got to foul in that situation. I don't care what anybody says. You're up 3. When that clock gets 5 or under, you got to foul. They were lucky there, Purdue, that he didn't knock that out.
Let's send it over to Justin Walters.
Jahado's back and forth all night. What was the difference down the stretch?
Our team got stops. We finally got stops. We had to stop trading buckets. And then I want to say we went to the line. We made big plays. Matt came up strong. I think we just did really good on the offensive end, finishing, and then taking the lead and sustaining it.
What does it say about your team that both of your big men fouled out? You guys were obviously not shooting well from the three-point line, but still you were able to upset a top 25 team.
We fight. That's something that we preach all year. Just keep fighting. We do situations in practice like this all the time, and then we have a chip on our shoulder. We got something to prove. We lost 2 games that we thought we shouldn't have, so we're going to come out here and we're just going to play our hardest that we can every game.
Enjoy this one. Tomorrow night, you got Florida State.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
No doubt. Back to you guys.
Justin, thank you. I talked to Matt Painter about this afternoon. Do you foul up 3? And he said, I will, but I've lost both ways.